should sign the petition that's going around.
Should sign the petition that's going around.
To stop this.
To stop this.
Hey,
Thank you.
Can you explain the bill if people don't know?
I don't have a sheet on it. Okay, so House Bill 194.
House Bill 194.
There you go.
Basically, it restricts your requirement for ID for voting.
Yeah.
A lot of other things.
Yeah. It shortens the time that you have
To vote.
Shortens the time you have for.
Shortens the time you have for.
in-person voting.
In-person voting.
As well as.
As well as.
Yes.
She can do this.
Okay.
Tell us what you know. She don't need it.
My name is Joan.
My name is Joan.
I'm one of the 99%.
I'm one of the 99%.
I worked on the voter petition
I worked on the voter petition
against House Bill 194.
against House Bill 194.
194
194
takes away your rights.
takes away your rights.
It cuts early voting time in half.
It cuts early voting time in half.
It takes away the weekends
It takes away the weekends
for people who can't vote during the week.
For
for people
people
who can't vote during the week.
People who work as part of the working poor.
People who work as part of the working poor.
Can't afford to take off work.
Who can't afford to take off work.
To go stand in voting lines.
to go
Stand in voting lines.
This law was passed by the Republican House
This law was passed by the Republican House
and is known as House Bill.
and is known as House Bill 194.
This bill
This bill
changed the voting rights
changed the voting rights
of every Ohioan.
of every Ohioan.
Without our right
Without our right
to vote on it.
to vote on it.
There's more.
There's more.
I need a minute.
I need a minute.
You don't have to talk about it. We'll do it for you.
Okay.
They don't have to tell you if you're at the wrong booth.
They don't have to tell you if you're at the wrong voting place.
Right.
Yeah, they did that to me.
194
194
changes the rules
changes the rules
for people
for people
who are nice enough to be
Who are nice enough to be
poll workers.
poll workers.
They no longer
They no longer
can tell you
can tell you
that you're voting
that you're voting
in the wrong place.
in the wrong place.
If you vote
If you vote
in the wrong place,
in the wrong place,
your vote does not count.
your vote does not count.
They will hand you
They will hand you
a provisional ballot
a provisional ballot
and let you vote
and let you vote
in the wrong precinct.
in the wrong precinct.
Your vote will not count.
Your vote will not count.
Well, that's subversive.
The voter ID
The voter ID
is not a part of House Bill 194,
It's not a part of House Bill 194,
but it is still on the table,
but it is still on the table.
and the Republicans will bring it back
and the Republicans will bring it back
as soon as we're all worn out.
as
As soon as we're all worn out.
I'm standing here like this,
I'm standing here like this,
day after day,
day after day,
month after month,
month after month,
fighting these bills,
fighting these bills,
standing up for our rights.
standing up for our rights.
They are waiting for us to burn out.
They're waiting for us to burn out.
Too late.
So they tabled the voter ID bill,
So they turn out with the voter ID bill.
and we'll bring it back
And we'll bring it back
when we no longer have
when
We
we
no
know
longer have
the strength to keep doing this.
the strength to keep doing this.
That's House Bill 194.
Thank you.
that has cornered the market
that has cornered the market
ever since it was put on the market.
ever since it was put on the market.
They have been bankrolling the Tea Partiers
They have been bankrolling the Tea Partiers
to construct the agenda
to construct the agenda
against what the poor need.
against what the poor need.
They continue to want subsidies
They continue to want subsidies
and drain all of the resources
and drain all of the resources
from those who need it most.
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 They have
to corporations,
Lehman Brothers,
Lehman Brothers,
Goldman Sachs,
Goldman Sachs,
Citigroup,
Citigroup,
and many more
and many more
are still getting billions.
are still getting billions
While we're out here
while we're out here
with no work,
with no work
unless you got
unless you got
crack in your pocket.
I agree. Commercial.
Or you sell your body.
Getting back to the commercial.
That's the last thing you got.
Sure is.
Anybody hiring?
He's been down in the State House for years.
4 years.
So, have you attended a Tea Party meeting?
Have you attended a Tea Party meeting?
No.
I got blessed in August to be down in Palmer, Ohio, which is Meigs County.
He went down to Mix County
You went down to Meigs County.
Saw a sign on the church.
and saw a sign on the church.
Tea Party members meet tonight.
Tea Party members meet tonight.
I said thank you and I went and ate.
I said thank you and I went and ate.
Promised myself I would hold my hand down throughout the meeting.
Promised myself I would hold my hand out the meeting.
I didn't want to be called an intruder,
I didn't want to be called an intruder.
and I didn't want to go on a spy mission.
And I didn't want to go on a spy mission.
However, I did want to know what the driving force is behind the Meigs County Tea Party. Stupidity.
Oh, no, I didn't want to know what the driving force was behind the Meigs County Tea Party.
Their handlers came in from Marietta that night.
Their handlers came in from Marietta that night.
They used fear-mongering and lies,
They use fear-mongering and lies.
not political statements that have been stretched from the truth,
Not political statements that have been stretched from the truth.
out-and-out lies,
Out-and-out lies.
and had this small group of American people
And had this small group of American people
scared to death.
scared to death.
So finally I stood up and I
So
told one of the
finally
handlers,
I stood up, told one handler,
I won't take long because I hate talking to liars,
I won't take long because I hate talking to liars,
but you're no good.
but you're no good.
And I sat down and he just,
And I sat down and he just,
after the meeting, the fellow sitting in front of me,
the fellow sitting in front of me,
he said, what's your problem? And I said, well, I said, there's a lot of hate in this room.
He said, what's your problem?
and I said, well, there's a lot of hate in this room.
I sound better over here, don't I? And he told me the Democrat Party,
And he told me the Democrat Party,
in answer to my question of what would we done if we hadn't had Obama?
what would we done if we hadn't had Obama?
And McCain was president.
And McCain was president.
And he told me
And he told me
the Democrats
The Democrats
financed McCain because they wanted a weak candidate.
financed McCain because they wanted a weak candidate.
And I told him he needed to go back to church
And I told him to go back to church.
and quit listening to these.
Quit listening.
But listen
The handlers.
to handlers.
Y'all don't come up here, I'm gonna keep talking. Keep going.
He's gonna beat you up.
I work for Big Pharma. Biggest drug dealer in the world.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
I want to be part of.
Well, we'll come back after we get the cigarettes and do it.
Come on, let's get them.
This is what democracy looks like.
Well, let's go get cigarettes.